I'm going to show you today how you can take a simple bar of soap like this or this and make it look like this. Okay, let's go. When I package my soaps for my farm stand, I unfortunately have to cover them in plastic because the moisture, it's not fully heated, the farm stand, and the moisture really gets to the soap. And I also occasionally have some little critters out there that it's hard to believe it, but they like to eat soap. So the tops of my soaps were getting eaten. So I unfortunately, I tried the cardboard boxes and they were still munching in through them, but they don't munch through these plastic heat seal bags. So it's unfortunate because I don't like having to use plastic for my soap, but it does also keep them in really good shape out in the farm stand, kind of being out in the weather. So I'm going to show you how I package them. This is just a really simple, very rustic bar. This is a pumpkin spice bar. It's actually a rebatch that I did. So I just slip them in. I put them in my, I don't even know what this machine is called, but it seals the bags. And if anybody has one of these and is wondering what setting I have it on 5, though it recommends a 3 to 4 second. That's how many seconds it'll stay on for. And I find with the 5 seconds, it will do that, where it kind of cuts the bag for me. Because if not, I have to actually cut the bag with a pair of scissors. So now we've got it in our little bag. And I have this heat gun. I couldn't tell you where I got it from. I've had it for years and years and years. So now we're just going to heat seal it. And I go around my edges and give it a little extra and push it down, because when it's hard, it can be kind of a sharp edge. You want to be careful not to put holes in your bag. I'll do the other one. Nope. I felt that pop. That meant we got a little hole in there, which it actually doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to affect it, and the mice don't seem to eat it. Even if there's a hole. So that could use a little bit more. So that's what they look like once they're inside the plastic. As you can see, I have a whole stack more. I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to do that one more time. And your bag doesn't have to be totally like flat as long as it seals, unless you're a complete perfectionist. And now I just need to go through and heat seal each of these bags. So these are the labels that I use. I print them myself. I get them from a company called onlinelabels.com. They are an American company. They are a little bit pricey, but you get a lot and they last a long time and they're a really good quality label. I will leave a link in the description below for where you can get these if you're looking for some good labels that you can print yourself. So I just stick them on. There you go. Whoop, and then you drop it. That's probably not good. Okay, so I have one more little embellishment that I do on my soaps, which is this little burlap trim that I put on. I get my trims from, it's the Dollar Tree, I think, is where I get these from, but you can also order these online. And I had bought a whole bunch of packages of them and I'm still working through them. And once I'm through the packages that I have, I'm going to go on Amazon and order because I can get like a big roll. The only difference would be I get all different kinds in here, and that one I could only find one kind, but it's more cost effective. So, okay, and our last step is totally decorative and completely unnecessary, but I like the way that it looks. I think that it helps make your products kind of a little bit more appealing, stand out if you are at a farmer's market or something like that, or you're at a craft fair and you're trying to sell these. Just putting this little embellishment on your packaging, in my eyes, it kind of makes it stand out. So it's really simple, but not necessary at all. And the way that I apply it, if my glue gun is warm enough, we'll see, is I don't cover the back of my soap because I want people to be able to pick it up, turn it around, and look at what the soap looks like that they're purchasing. I don't want it completely covered up. So the backs of all of my soaps are visible. Except for the ones, obviously, that are in a package like this. But the other soaps that are displayed, you can see what the soaps look like. So I only do this on the side. Glue came out a little faster than I wanted it to there. And I make sure that I'm using the right side. One side has more visible stitching. careful that you don't burn yourself. I do this a lot, so my fingers are used to getting burnt a little bit. And then I cut it off. That's how easy it is, you guys. So, a little bit of glue. You could do this with double-sided tape as well. And I do try and take off, when you're using a glue gun, you're going to end up with these little gluey strings or strings of glue on things. So I do try to remove those if I was messy with them. You don't need very much glue, but sometimes it's hard to just get a little bit of glue out of your glue gun. So there. And oh, I got glue on there. The packages that I get come with 3 different kinds. I like that. I like that they look different. So when I buy this from Amazon, I might miss that. Anyways, I'm just going to go through and finish getting all of these packaged and priced. And I'll show you how I price them. It's, once again, pretty simple. And my very final step, I individually price each of my soaps. I actually individually price each of my products. I have only a few things that have an actual price that's printed out on the label, like my face cloths, because no matter what, my face cloth is going to be that price. With my soaps, I have all different sizes are different prices, obviously. Like that size of soap, I have a price of $7 on, and this one's a bit bigger, that one's $8. These guys are quite small. These guys are $5. I like to give people a bit of a price option, price range like that, so that they, if they can't afford the bigger one, there's a smaller one that they can afford. So it's pretty easy. I handwrite each of these. I also try to always make sure I put it on in the same spot. So when people are looking for a price on my soap, it's in the same spot on every one. So there you go, you guys. That is how I package, label, and price my soap.